Now, freelance workers and sole traders have been hit hard by the COVID-19 lockdown, which has forced a lot of adaptation energy upon them. One such person is Israeli yoga teacher and wellness coach Maya Kramer, who has spent years teaching one-on-one and group yoga classes and holds wellness retreats around the world. And she's found an incredible way to reinvent herself beyond just offering her regular classes online. And she's gained some incredible insights, and she's here to share them with us today. Maya, welcome.
Hi, thank you. Thank you so much.
Of
you know,
course.
as a yoga teacher, I'm used to touching my students, being in contact, feeling their energy, and I had to kind of recreate myself right away. I started by doing a retreat. I started doing yoga classes online, offering them for free, and then I realized I can use this platform to expand internationally, which is a market that I was not in contact with before.
So what did you do? Because you connected Israelis to perhaps therapists and holistic workers, etc., that they wouldn't have had contact with before.
Right. So what I did was I created this platform through Zoom, which I never used before, bringing to the stage practitioners, healers, teachers from all over the world, and bringing them to Israelis who would normally not be able to be in their classes or be in their sessions. So it's just expanding the knowledge and bringing wellness around the world. And also, you know, I was taking retreats, taking people around the world for retreats, and now I'm having to do retreats online. And in Israel. I started doing retreats in Israel as well.
That's amazing. And you're continuing your work now, even after once the restrictions have lifted. Now on mystay.com, people can still get involved with these at-home retreats from overseas. But tell me about what you saw in terms of the trends. What were people wanting from you during that time?
So it was interesting because right when COVID hit here, I was getting phone calls from publications and TV channels and just people that were not normally exposed to me, to my yoga, to my meditations, and they were all really panicky and stressed, and a lot of anxiety surfaced, which is interesting because we live in a war country, right? And I've never had that before, and I've been here through wars.
So you're saying people seemed more anxious during COVID than they were during a war here in Israel?
Completely. Wow. Yeah, people did not know what to do. They needed the tools, and COVID really surfaced all their fears, which is kind of like a good thing because they started doing the inner work because of the coronavirus.
And what did you learn, I suppose, on a personal level when you kind of saw the things that not only you were needing to adapt to as a professional, but how people were having to adapt, what they learnt about how life was before when they had to slow down and, I suppose, be isolated in their homes?
Yeah, I think what happens is there is nowhere to run. So you kind of have to deal with your own personal issues and fears. You have to deal with them, which is why the anxiety came up. They needed the tools to deal with them, right? Otherwise, you can always run away. You can always, you know, go to work, go here, go there, go to friends, be surrounded by people.
Distract yourself.
Distract yourself. And here they're having to deal with things on their own, isolated in their home. And that created a lot of fear.
And it's fantastic that you were able to connect them with healers to help them address those things. But now, the restrictions are lifting here in Israel. We're back to having the opportunity to distract ourselves. So just some tips, I suppose, for our viewers. What can we take in terms of what we've learned from during coronavirus that we can now use to integrate into our lives?
How about slowing down, right? I think a lot of people learn to just slow down and be, you know, whether it's to be in their home and breathe, and breathe. You know, just take that moment and breathe. I think people learn tools on how to deal with stress mostly.
Certainly. Stress is one of the biggest killers in our world. So Maya, thank you for the work that you're doing. And of course, if you're looking to attend an online retreat, mystay.com, you can find the beautiful Maya Kramer here in Israel, all the way from the United States or wherever you're joining us from. Thanks, Maya.
Thank you.